In this video, we're going to be talking about invoice customization, which is an integral part of your billing setup. To access invoice customization, you'll want to navigate to Firm Settings, where I am here, and under Billing and Accounting, you'll see an Invoice Customization menu. There are going to be two tabs that make up invoice customization: General Settings and Templates. We're going to start on General Settings, where you can upload your firm's logo. This is what's going to appear on your invoice. So if you want to use a different logo than the one that you used for Caseway and intake forms, this is the place to upload that. You'll be able to upload a JPEG, PNG, or GIF. You'll be able to customize the fonts in different areas of the invoice template, such as labels, firm info, main text, and other labels. You'll want to play around with these settings and test out how the template actually looks, because it may take a few adjustments. The top section is where you can put your firm's office location. And then you'll be able to adjust your margins. Just make sure that after making any changes here that you press Save down here at the bottom. Next, let's look at the Templates tab. From here, if your firm has more than one invoice template that you'd like to use, you can set them up within this section. By default, Zilla is going to come with one template out of the box, and it will be labeled default. For any additional templates you'd like to add, just go ahead and use the plus sign. To edit the template that you're working on, go to the pencil, and you'll see a window open up where you can actually make adjustments to what's visible and what isn't on the invoice. From here, you can also customize the template name if you'd like. You'll be able to do things like align your logo so it can appear to the left, in the center of the page, or to the right. And then you'll have different sections with areas that you can turn on and off. So part of the top section includes information like the firm name and address, client names and prefixes, as well as titles, addresses, suffixes, and any client-related company information. And each item that has a check mark means that that field can be turned on or off depending on what you'd like the client to be able to see. Additionally, anywhere that you have a text box like this, you can customize the way that the label will appear. So for example, if I don't want invoice to be in all caps, I could just type it out like this. Or if I wanted to, I could even call it something different, like bill. As you scroll down, you'll see additional information that can be affected by these labels and turning the fields on or off. Then we get to line items, where you can do things like separate services and expenses, and you can even group them by work type or expense type. You'll be able to hide things like the timekeeper, the description, quantity, and even the rate. You can also hide discounts on line items if you'd like. And then you'll be able to customize the totals section as well. The summary section gives you some additional information that the client might find useful, such as things like a statement of account summary. This will let the client know if they have any outstanding invoices that have not been paid or haven't been fully paid. So it'll include their existing balance along with any new charges. The details of the statement of account summary will include all of this information. You can display trust transactions since the last invoice as well. And you can choose to display payment details. You can display the client's trust account balance for their matter, a timekeeper summary. If they have an operating balance, that can be shown as well. an operating retainer summary, as well as the total client balance and total matter balance. At the bottom, you're also going to have a payable statement. This is frequently where firms will put information about remitting payment, such as who to make checks payable to, or even including the taxpayer ID or LawPay link so that the client can make a payment via credit card. As long as you have one invoice in Zola Suite for any of your matters, you'll be able to utilize this Preview tab. This is going to let you see any of the changes that you've made to the invoice template so that you can go back and forth until you're happy with the final layout. Just make sure on the Control tab that you're updating any changes with the Save button at the bottom.